Welcome to my Clubhouse room.
Hey everyone, it's Holly and welcome to episode 3 of At Home with Baby Gizmo. Today we're taking a look at the Clubhouse room. Welcome back. This is my 7-year-old's Clubhouse room, and I love it because first of all, it's creative, it's fun, and he loves it. So it's a win-win for everybody.
This is the coolest bed ever.
And the best part of this room is this custom-made bed behind me. And that's right, we made this bed just like the firehouse bed that we featured in last week's episode for my other son's room. This is another one that we made, and I think it is so fun. Now here's how it came about. My son was looking through the Pottery Barn Kids catalog and he came across the treehouse bed, this bed right here. And he went crazy. He's like, this is what I want in my room. He goes, I want a camping room. And we're like, well, we did the whole firehouse room for my other son. It was only fair to do another custom-made bed. Because here's the thing, I didn't want to pay the Pottery Barn Kids price for the bed. It was too expensive, and I figured we could totally make that. So what we did is we went to Anna White's site because we thought maybe she had some kind of comparable bed that we could make. And bingo, we found it. She had the plans to make the exact same bed. She told us what to cut, what to buy, everything. Really, really easy to do on Anna White's website.com. I'll put the link in the bottom of the description. But it was so great. We went to Home Depot, we bought the wood, we cut it, we built it, we stained it. Really, really fun. It's a loft bed. So let's go ahead over here and take a look. Now, building the bed wasn't too hard to do. We did build it in our garage, and then we took it out to our front lawn to stain it. Now, yeah, we were the highlight of the neighborhood, staining something in our front lawn, but it didn't take very long. We just didn't want to mess up the garage too much. But when we had it outside, all assembled in our front lawn, our neighbors were like, how are you going to get that upstairs into your son's room? And we're like, we totally got it because we built it in a modular way so that this front piece and the back piece come off and the headboard and the footboard are all 4 separate pieces. So we thought it was no big deal. Well, that is until we tried to get it up the stairs. Because the bed is a loft bed and it is so tall because of the peak up there, it didn't fit up the staircase because the legs are too tall. So what we had to do is we had to take it back into the garage and unassemble the legs a little bit so we could bring it up in a couple more extra pieces. So my tip for you is if you do make this bed, make sure it fits up your staircase. We thought it would and it didn't. So, but it's no big deal. We got it up here. We reassembled it in the room. Making it was fun. Like I said, we went to Home Depot, we got all of the wood, we put it all together, then we stained it with a Minwax stain. We stained it a couple times so we could get that dark wood that we were looking for. And we made these little window frames here, and obviously they were just regular wood. So what we did is we wanted to paint them a color, green, so they would pop. My husband was at Home Depot and he found a little quart of this green color in that, the mess up pile where somebody messed up the color, and it works perfectly. It's like a camo green, but pops enough. Really, really fun. So these also just kind of give it a little extra color. This up here, I love, and we didn't find that until after we made the bed, and I found that at the Pottery Barn Kids outlet. And you know how I always love to talk about the Pottery Barn Kids outlet. That's where I found it, and I love the fact that these greens pretty much match. And it says Lake Resort, Canoe Rentals, and we just kind of stuck it in the front there. I think it works perfectly with the bed. Now it's a loft bed, and since he's 7, he didn't need to be on the floor. We didn't need to put the mattress on the floor. He didn't need to transition like my other son did. So he started off with the loft. The opening is big enough so me and my husband could get up there if we needed to. It is tricky to change the sheets, yes, because I do have to get all the way up there. But a lot of times I make my 7-year-old do it. He gets the sheets off for me and he puts them on. So it's not the easiest bed to make, but for how cool it is, it's worth it. Now the bedding, I got the bedding. I wanted a camouflage bedding and I just ordered the bedding on Walmart.com. That's right, I just got it at Walmart. It was the most fun bedding that I thought would fit perfectly, and it does. One of the reasons we thought the camping room was a great idea for him is because his room is right off the back of the house and it overlooks the trees. So it kind of gave that whole camping feel. But let me show you what we did to the wall to even emphasize that camping feel even more. Now behind the bed, there's a full wall mural of trees and being up in the trees, and I thought it was fabulous when I saw it. I got it from Amazon.com and it came from overseas. It took about 10 days to arrive, and I think it looks awesome. Now it wasn't that easy to put up because it's like putting up wallpaper. It's divided into 8 sections, 4 on top, 4 on the bottom. All of them were labeled really well. Because it's photo type of paper, it's not quite as thick as regular wallpaper. We did have to get some more paste to make sure it stayed, and we did have to line up everything perfectly. But I think once we did that and we got it all up, it looks amazing. I think just having that clubhouse bed like in the trees and the quality of the photo I think looks great. And we did it on just one wall, and we left all the other walls tan just so that could be the focal point, the bed and that mural wall. My son is in 2nd grade, so he needed a desk. This would be his first big boy desk because he usually does his homework downstairs in the kitchen. But we could have just bought him a desk, but what fun would that be next to a really cool custom-made bed? So what we did is we made him a desk. We got some wood, really easy. We got the plans on AnnaWhite.com again. Got the wood, stained it with the same Minwax stain, and just made him a really simple, fun, matching desk that goes right next to his bed. He uses a Trip Trap as his desk chair because he used to use that in the kitchen, graduated to a dining room chair because, you know, he's 7. That's a big deal, right? So he uses the Trip Trap up here, which I think works perfectly. And we got him this cool little lamp that's like a fishing rod lamp just from one of our local furniture stores. So I thought that was a nice little addition. But this gives him his own space to color, do his homework, or whatever he wants to do here. Now let's talk about this giant window in his room. He has the most amazing view.
Check out that view.
But I did have to cover the window for when he sleeps at night. So I wanted to add a pop of color with the curtain panels. These curtain panels were not easy to find because I was looking for a specific color green to go with the camping feel, but I kept coming up with lime green. And plus his windows are really tall, so 84-inch panels weren't gonna do, so I had to find 95-inch panels. So again, a lot of things were making it difficult, but I took a chance on these from Amazon.com, and they're light filtering, and they are the perfect green. They are amazing. I will put the link in the description. I really love the curtains. Now, you know I had to have blinds in here because I wanted blinds in all of the rooms in my 2nd floor. And I love the Levolor real wood blinds from Blinds.com because they look good, they're matching all the other rooms, and they keep child safety in mind because I have the cordless ones. And so that way, I can open and close them with the wand here, which is great. But if I wanted to open and close them, I just lift right here like that. And that, no cords, just amazing. Pull them down like that, and they close.
We gotta keep it safe because this guy is a little mischievous. Wah!
So I really, really love their Levolor real wood blinds from Blinds.com. They complete the room. They made the window look amazing with the curtains and everything. So let's look under the bed. Now underneath the Clubhouse loft bed, it's not tall enough for the kids to actually walk under like in the fireman room. So we had to get creative. We wanted to play space, reading space, but we put a whole new spin on it and we put a hammock under here. We found this hammock on Amazon.com again, and it holds up to 200 pounds. My husband has gotten on it and it totally holds. And he loves it. He can read his books down there. He can just relax. He can put his teddy bears down there. All we had to do is attach it under the mattress on both sides to make sure it was stable. And that way it gives him a kind of another space under his bed to just kind of hang out. So that's it, guys. That is the clubhouse room. Right over there is a Jack and Jill bathroom he does share with his brother, and a large closet over here that contains his dresser. But that's pretty much everything. Don't forget, we're going to put all the links and the how-to links in the description of the video so that if you saw something in this room that you just have to have, check out those links. Now join us in 2 weeks on October 30th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for episode 4, where we go inside the kitchen of the Baby Gizmo home. So that's it for me. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because you'd hate to miss anything. And I will talk to you later. I'm Holly Schultz from Baby Gizmo. Bye.